Welcome to this Nation News Extra. I'm Natasha Beckles. The 22nd Annual Louis Lynch Memorial Lecture was held recently at the Grand Salle of the Tom Adams Financial Center. Nation News had a chat with some of the attendees about the legacy of the eminent Barbadian educator and founder of the modern high school. Among them was former student Clyde Griffith, who is also a former government minister. He recalled that Mr. Lynch provided opportunities for children who could not afford to attend secondary school, as free education had not yet become a reality.
Louis Lynch didn't used to make any sport. He never spared the rod to spoil. You know, if you wanted to learn, it was the school to go to. No goofing off. And we had, at one point, we had 1,500 students, the largest amount ever. And he wasn't afraid of beating you if you strayed, even if you didn't stray. You know, the French have something, but in the Western world we talk about innocent until proven guilty. His philosophy was guilty until proven innocent. Sometimes he used to beat you first, but he was a great man.
We also spoke to President of the Modern High School All Scholars Association, Orlando Alleyne, who says that group is working to keep Mr. Lynch's legacy alive.
Our prime purpose now is to just continue the legacy of Mr. Lynch, because we recognize that all of us, we benefited greatly from what he was able to offer at the time, and those of us were kind of underprivileged, and we use that opportunity to take advantage of what in those days would have been free education. And so our prime purpose now, since he is passed on, is to continue the legacy. So basically what we do, we meet every month, and we are in touch with most of the modernites who attending the school. And our prime purpose now is to seek to raise funds, to offer scholarships, and to help persons in education. As a matter of fact, what we have done over the years is to sponsor a few students from the Polytechnic. We also, at one point in time, sponsored persons in athletics, persons who travel from here to go to universities in the States on athletic scholarships and were unable really to support themselves. These are the kind of areas that we have gone into.
Finally, we caught up with Mr. Lynch's sons, David and Tony, who both agreed that their dad was a tough act to follow.
Our dad was a very dedicated man, and he loved the work that he was doing in the school, and he spent most of his adult life teaching and helping children.
He was a politician, he was a sportsman, he was an author, he was mayor. And he died at 52, almost died in 52 years. So that obviously is not the average person. So
I mean, I've seen him, like come in from school completely tired, but he would go back out and give lessons after school. And he'd be, say, when he was writing his book, one of his books, I mean, he'd be up from about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then he'd go teach, or he would have to go to Parliament, and he would continue. But that was his thing. And he did it, and all that he accomplished in 52 years.
David and Tony told Nation News the Modern started out with just 2 students, but at its height, the roll numbered well over 2,000, as Mr. Lynch offered scholarships to anyone who wanted to learn. It is no wonder that chairman of the Louis Lynch Foundation, Emerson Graham, called for Louis Lynch to be named a national hero, a title which David and Tony say would be a great honor. I'm Natasha Beckles, and this has been a Nation News Extra.